Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And oh my God, the Marvels failed at the box office, and it's because men didn't turn out to see the movie.
I have words.
That's the narrative. But actually, it turns out that white men were the biggest group that went to go see the Marvels, according to Deadline. This is kind of smashing that narrative, right? Smashing it. It was 65% male, 45% men over 25, and 27% Caucasian?
No, 36% Caucasian.
Oh, 36%.
27% Latino, and Hispanic, and 17% Black.
Yeah, so mostly white men. Mostly white
14%
men
Asian.
went to go see the Marvels. And this is kind of hilarious because that's, always the excuse. They had that excuse ready. They had, now they're trying.
So Deadline had it ready to deflect it. They say, nope,
No,
not true.
Not true.
That's not true.
Hey, look, our son went with his male friend, and they both went to go see it. And he said there weren't a whole lot of people in the theater, but they went to go see it because they were Marvel diehards. And that is, whether you like it or not, that is the target demographic, or historically has been the target demographic for the Marvel franchise. Mostly dudes went to go see it. So we're going to talk about this. And I think Geeky's going to rant. She said she's going to rant.
I don't know. I'm pretty pissed today. I'm in a mood.
All right. So before we get into any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You get a woohoo.
Woohoo.
A woohoo if you do. Go out to shopclownfish.com. Thank you so much. We're over our goal. We got 8 days left on the clock to pre-order the hardcover Shadowbinders Volume 3. Graphic novels, first new Shadowbinders content in 10 years. You can pick up books 1 and 2, the limited supply that we have left of those. And let's talk about this because already they're starting. Captain Marvel didn't usher in a new age of female MCU leads, but it should have. We've got the Mary Sue. It's tragic fans didn't get a press tour for the Marvels.
It wouldn't have made one iota of difference. I know Stephen King thinks that, the gloat is, unpleasant. Don't care, Stephen King. I mean, here's the thing that makes me mad. I'm so effing tired. I saw it on Twitter that these people are like, it's because of toxic men and white men, racism. Bullshit. Bullshit. You know what? Nobody has to go see a movie just because it's diverse. You don't have to go to see a movie because it isn't diverse. You can just go see whatever fucking movie you want to see. And if the argument is toxic white men tank the movie, that just implies that we're all the diverse women and all the diverse people that didn't go to your movie either. People didn't go to your movie. A lot of people with tits didn't go to your movie. I'm sorry. It didn't do well. And it's not all cause of men. So fucking stick it up your ass. I am so tired of hearing it. Stop, stepping over marginalized people even further by just, not even acknowledging that they didn't want to see your shit either. Just, if you want to go see a diverse movie, go. If you don't want to see it, you don't have to go. Everybody's voting with their wallets, and they're telling you, we don't want this shit. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with racism, sexism. It's about shitty, stupid movies, and you're overdoing it. The people they don't want to see it. MCU, Disney Plus, all that crap, they're over it. They're tired. They're moving on. They don't like Brie Larson. I don't want to tell you. They don't know who the other characters are. There's a bazillion reasons, but the biggest audience that went were dudes.
Yes, that's the thing. Like, that blows a hole in this whole narrative. Like, yeah, it was actually mostly dudes, mostly white dudes that went to go see the Marvels. So it wasn't, what did Stephen King call it? Adolescent fanboy hate, because apparently women didn't go see it either.
Stephen King's just pissed because no one gives a shit about him anymore. Well, that's the joke. Stephen King writes books for people who aren't ones that read books.
I write books for people who don't read too good.
I mean, that's what they said. Because his books are so easy. They're the lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
It's not like he's high art in any way, shape, or form.
He might be high, though. I don't know.
I'm just like, Stephen King says, who cares? No, it hasn't been relevant in a long time.
Look at this. Okay, this is coming from Forbes. Look at this first paragraph here. The Marvels faces, actually the headline is a paragraph. The Marvels faces anti-woke backlash after box office flop, echoing Captain Marvel attacks. Look at this first paragraph. The Marvels, the newest installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, had the franchise's worst ever opening weekend at the box office. And right-wing critics...
No, it's not just right-wing critics. Critics in general, even on blogs that leaned very left, said it was a shitty movie.
Yes. Yeah, the tomato meter score, not good. You've got Grace Randolph out there finally calling at the MCU and saying, hey, guys, they might be right. It might be that they're trying to turn the Marvel universe. It's not like let's have equal footing here. It's like, no, let's get rid of all the guys and replace all the guys with gals. And you got to go see it. You got to love it, or you're a bigot, you're a misogynist, you're a racist, you're a homophobe. And then how many of those people are actually legit? Because we found out from HBO that they literally pay people to go out and troll critics.
They literally pay people to go out and inflate scores and things like that.
Yeah.
It's not that hard stretch to believe that they're going to go troll critics. They're not going to do other things. You think that these outlets are just automatically coming up with this shit all by themselves?
So look at this. So basically they're saying this is Forbes.
Who wrote this shit?
Connor Murray. I'm an explainer and trends reporter.
Well, maybe you should learn how to fucking understand things first, Connor.
I'm an explainers.
I'm in explainers. Yeah, Connor, you're just hot damn. You're on it.
Hot damn, I'm Connor. Yeah. So I love this. The movie has been targeted by right-wing critics who accuse the female-led film, which stars multiple women of color, being woke. Conservatives have waged war on Disney for months.
It's bullshit. Everybody hates it. Here's my thing, Connor. You explainers of nothing. Here's my thing, Connor. If it was just the alt-right, why there should still be lots of people on the left that would go see this movie, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, last election was like, what, 50-50-ish? There should be a lot of people out there that would go see it. They didn't go either, Connor. Please explain. A lot of critics gave it a poor review, and they weren't Republicans. So basically, your whole explainer of nothing, Connor, is that you didn't like it, you're alt-right. You're literally going to put that as an article. That you're alt-right if you didn't like it.
Yeah, so only 17% of the audience for the Marvels black and only 14% was Asian. It just did not resonate with, look, if people were going to come out and support this thing just for diversity's sake, you think they would have turned out and by the truckload.
It's almost like people want a good movie, Connor.
The busload.
Oh, yeah. Disney didn't
have
have the money to bust them in this time because they're spending the money in Florida with ads to tell you why Disney's important in Florida.
Oh my God. So yeah, this is not. They didn't
even have competition.
No,
Connor. There's nothing else in the theater to compete with other than Five Nights at Freddy's, which is also available on Paramount Plus from home. Okay, no competition. They were in IMAX. If Dune 2 was running, they'd really be fucked, wouldn't they, Connor? But it's because all the alt-right people like Dune 2, right? Because it doesn't have any diversity in that film.
It doesn't have any diversity at all.
No female leads there at all.
Nope.
Right, Connor?
Nope.
It's all because these men, these toxic alt-right Yahtzees that are all men for some reason, hate women. Except I'm not a Republican, Connor, and I also have tits. So please explain this, Connor.
She does have tits.
You're the explainers of everything, Connor.
The explainers of everything. Yeah, next weekend, Hunger Games. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's Rachel Zegler.
Oh, okay, that's
Brie
not
Larson
good.
and Rachel Zegler back to back.
A double feature. So yeah, I want to point out this Onion article here. This is pretty funny. Men explain why female-led The Marvels failed. Probably because to understand this movie, you have to have already seen a woman before. Oh. It's either the compounding factors of a fatigue with the overwhelming number of these films, their general decline in quality, and the hurdles of being a female-led movie in a male-centric genre. It's because they let a lady direct it.
This looks like it's written by AI.
I know, right? How do you even know they're women when at no point in the movie do you ever see their genitals?
This is written by AI.
It has to be. I have no problem with the idea of a female-led Marvel movie if the heroes were all homemakers. Bob Iger. I don't like that kind of mindless drivel. Put a woman in it. Put 3 women in it. Make them gay and make it lame.
Onion, who's owned by Geo Media, who also just got rid of Jezebel.
What went wrong 3 days ago in Collider? What we don't understand.
Because people didn't want to see the movie.
We don't get it. Why
They're
is this so hard?
Marvel. They don't know who half the characters, well, 2/3 of the characters are. Captain Marvel legitimately wasn't that good of a movie because one thing I do hear over and over was this movie was better than the first one.
That actually, our son
it still failed.
Our son said this movie was actually better than the first one, but because of the damage that has been done to Marvel Nobody, and I do agree with this. The MCU took too long to make Captain Marvel. They said the MCU took too long to make Captain Marvel. She just came back, like in the comics, like in what, 2014,
How many times have rebooted these comics again and again and again? No one wants this shit. I'm sorry. But then other outlets have pointed out, which I was surprised to see, they must be alt-right, right, Connor? That when it was sandwiched between Endgame and Infinity Gauntlet, people went because they thought they had to see it.
Yes.
They thought it was part of it.
Yes.
And that was when there was busloads of people going in for Disney was busting, for $5 you get a ticket, a drink, and a bus trip and everything else to go see this movie. And then
massage?
There was empty, the numbers. And there was empty theaters that were supposed to be sold out and everything else. There's photos of it and all that. But, no, when they don't have the money to give the massage, and they don't have, the audience has had time to walk away from it after the pandemic and everything else. It's not sandwiched between two big movies. Nobody cares.
Nobody.
They didn't care the first time.
I just don't understand. So the damage has already been done. Actually, you could argue pretty effectively that Captain Marvel was the beginning of the end of
they look like idiots because it's all men, but then men were the biggest audience that went. So Connor, explainer of everything, is an idiot. And then they're also then the argument, if it's the lowest performing ever, where were all the women?
Yes.
Where were all the diversity people that were supposed to be coming to this support it?
Women didn't come for Captain Marvel. Women didn't come for the Marvels.
They didn't. And the thing is, it's like...
There's no happy ending to this massage.
Are they all like bigots? Are all the women and diverse people bigots too? Because they all were all right there, Connor? Because they didn't go to the movie? Because it looked stupid and they didn't care? I mean, I'm just tired of it. These people look like dumbasses. Explainers of everything.
Well, what's funny about this is they said they pushed the movie back because Ike Perlmutter, who was in charge at the time, thought it was a bad idea. Unfortunately, Ike Perlmutter was right. It was a bad idea. People don't like Captain. Now, she could have been fine if they put like Charlize Theron or something in as Captain Marvel. It might have actually worked.
I mean, I guess that Brie Larson's better as Captain Marvel. That's what Captain Marvel, and that could have been MCU choices too. Squeaking, I like how he described it. He said it was like actually watching a Captain Marvel and not a cardboard cutout of Brie Larson. It was like actually watching someone act and not just being a cardboard cutout out of themselves. That's the difference between this and the first movie. But they could have done other things. They could have made her not so insufferable and a bitch in the first movie. Yeah. They also could have, made it so that she was the main character, but it was an ensemble cast, and they were trying again. But they're trying to push the MCU, aren't they? Everybody, since Phase 4, so they've been trying to push, replace everybody, diversity, just recast everyone for gender swap, race swap, whatever. If they hadn't done that, it could have been a movie that was still led by her, but had other characters in it that were ones people knew. It probably would have done better, but you instead had to go all women, so you went with a bunch of characters no one knew. The villain, who the hell's that? Photon, what the hell is that? Ms. Marvel, she was in that video game that didn't do well, and that Disney Plus show no one watched. It was like one of the lowest rated shows. What did you expect? Yeah. But no, it's because someone has a penis.
So look, they've dropped the ball with this, and they point out. I mean, they kind of shoot themselves in the foot with this. They're like, there's all these almost all the shows on Disney Plus are female led, or female centric Marvel shows, but they're not very good. I'm like, well, you kind of answered your own question. Like, why are people soured on the MCU? Why are people soured on female leads? Because the stuff that they've been putting into the MCU with female leads is just not very good. Give us a good female-led superhero movie like the first Wonder Woman, I think people would be fine, with it. But Captain Marvel, again, people went to go see it out of obligation and/or they got free tickets and they got bussed in. But now we're seeing the truth. We're seeing where people actually are. And that's not a right-wing thing. That's not a misogynistic bigot thing. That's that people are tired of the MCU. They don't like the MCU in its current form. And they're making all the same mistakes in the MCU that they made in the comic books. They basically just replaced everybody. They replaced them. And people, they're watching it because they want Steve Rogers and they want Tony Stark and they want, Bruce Banner before he became a complete insufferable
The thing is, the problem is going to be, and it's always was going to be the problem, you have these actors who were established as those characters for years and years, and now they just don't want to either reprise the role or they're too old to do it. And that's why you're going to bring multiverse in. And when you bring the multiverse in, it's going to get even more convoluted. At least with a comic book, you can keep people the same. You can't in reality. So it's always going to run into a problem. But I don't want to tell you, this isn't the answer.
This is not Stephen King. God, this is so. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. It was
No.
mostly men that went to go see it. Like,
Stephen King, you're a dumbass.
yeah.
Sincerely, Geeky Sparkles.
Sincerely, Geeky Sparkles. Some of the rejection of the Marvels may be adolescent fanboy hate. You know, like, ew, yuck, girls. Why are we gloating over failure? I'm like,
Except a lot of the people who didn't go were girls.
yeah.
Steven. A lot of people who didn't like the Marvels were girls. Steven.
They just didn't want to go.
You and Connor should start a club.
You telling women that they have to go see them. See, this is the thing too. They tell women and minorities they have to go see movies featuring women and minorities, even if they're bad movies, because that's a representation. You
Then
have
they also tell you don't go if that's not for you, and then they don't go, and then they're mad. You tanked the movie because the people that you're representing didn't go either because it looks stupid to everyone.
It's like they took the two biggest boy part of the reason they bought Star Wars and Marvel back in the day was because they were like, oh, we got Disney princesses, that prints money. Let's buy boy franchises. Let's buy Marvel superheroes and Star Wars, and we'll print more money. Except they wanted to take Star Wars and Marvel and put Disney princesses in both and make them female-led, and it just you completely destroyed the both franchises.
But then they had a princess, and she was kick-ass. And then instead of taking lessons from her,
Princess Kick-Ass. That's gonna be Disney's
that's
new movie.
That's me, Princess Kick-ass. Anyway,
Princess-
no, I'm sorry, I'm Empress.
Empress.
I'm Empress Kick-ass. Okay, are we gonna wrap this up?
I think we're gonna wrap
now.
this
I
up.
need a Tylenol.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. Mostly men went to go see Captain Marvel.
But it's because of men that it didn't do well.
Because of men, it flopped.
So lowest BO. It should be lowest BS.
Schrodinger's Carol. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.